some people say talking about privileges is making up excuses, and others say ignoring these privileges are unrealistic. Where do you stand? Just about having 24 hours, or is it about what you can actually control? You understand? Because I feel like is totally different if you are in a you're in a better phase in life than the other person. You understand? If my father has money, you understand? Now that has to do with my own ambition and say, okay, yes, so make I get sense, follow my papa, go to school, concentrate on my studies. I don't really have much to do. You understand? This is a privilege. Like ignoring those privileges are unrealistic. Like when you wake up in the morning, you have 24 hours. Most people use most like half of those hours are used to survive.
Privileges has a way of limiting the efforts most of them make. Like they don't see a need to take risks or make any sacrifices. Like they don't make effort.
Let's go back to my against reality, the show where expectation meets exposure, and the show where we talk about things that sound really nice versus how it actually be in real life. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about a particular phrase everyone says, everyone had the same 24 hours. In case you're new to this channel, I'm your host, Destiny, and I'm joined here with my guest, Christabel. Welcome to my against reality.
Thank you.
Someone who comes with different perspective, different experience, and of course, we are not here to agree, but we are here to be honest. Now, everyone has the same 24 hours. That's what they see. But you see people winning, some people are surviving. Not everyone is winning, and some are already exhausted, trying to keep up. So I'm going to start with when you hear the phrase everyone has the same 24 hours. Does it annoy you, or do you agree with it?
Uh, it depends actually. I can agree with it, but it doesn't annoy me. But I can agree with it. But it depends on a whole lot. It depends on a whole lot, and it depends on the person. How
Depending
you?
on what exactly.
It depends on how the said individual manages his or her own 24 hours. Your time, how you manage your time, how you manage the chances that you're exposed to the opportunities that comes to you. Because
Okay.
I don't people say opportunity comes once and it comes but once. I do not believe in it, but people tend to use that phrase to like limit themselves in some things that they should actually do, even if opportunity comes or not.
Yeah, sometimes I ask, is like, do people say the face just to feel good, or is it really a true face? Because sometimes where I get it wrong is because some people, not everyone wake up with the same mental space, not everyone that wake up with the same money, the same opportunity. You get. Now, I'm going to ask you, like, do you think discipline cancel out circumstances? Like when I mean circumstances, like some people come from rich homes, some come from poor homes. Some people are so focused on things without being distracted from the side hustle and the rest.
Yeah.
So, like, do you think your discipline can cancel out like your normal life circumstances like disability? And I don't know if you understand what I'm talking about.
Yes, discipline actually like cancels out some circumstances, but not all. Like for instance, let's say like during my IT days, I did IT last year.
Yeah.
So there are some of my friends that yes, we all went for IT, but most of my friends they just like use that time to like do the IT in whatever place they found themselves and just do the IT and go home. But me now, I was like, I saw that 6 months break
Yeah.
from normal school activities as an opportunity to learn more and an opportunity to like expose myself to some things that I would normally not do.
Yeah.
But I I was like, okay, if when we started IT, the authorities said that we should not put our mind only on making money during the IT. That we should not even make money during the IT. We should just go and have the experience and come back. do our defense and explain the things we learned. But I was like, these 6 months now, how do I like maximize it? Yes, I'm going to learn the normal. I did my IT in the hospital. So I was like, yes, I'm going to go to the hospital and learn the normal laboratory parts of the hospital. But I was like, I can try use these 6 months and maybe get a good amount of money because I'm entering my final year and you cannot enter final year with no money in your account in the
Yes.
University of Port Harcourt. If not, you just go your house to stay. So then I used that 6 months. See how it worked. I I told my boss at the hospital where I work. I was like, so I cannot come every day. I cannot come to work every day because we work Monday to Saturday. So I can't come to work every day. Like this now, my parents now they know to guide, and
Okay.
I don't have any reality or rich uncle that I can depend on. That will send me money, or I don't have any emergency contacts. So it was not like okay, we can do 3 days for you. So the remaining days you can find anything that will be like a source of income to you. So I was not like okay. Then I was going to that hospital Monday to Wednesdays. Then Thursday to Sundays I was working somewhere. So for that, all through May till November, I was working 7 days a week practically. I was working every day. It's not like I cannot just stay. Other people now they stay, they just did their go to the place of the IT and go back home and stay. Now that we have resumed, they are talking about textbooks, payments, and different payments they have been
Talking about
generating. My course rep now don't type plenty things now put for group about money. So some people, I see some people in the group in our the platform. I see some people complaining about some. I'm not saying that everybody should like have money or everybody was supposed to. I'm just saying that what happened to the 6 months that
at home.
you stayed at home, you're not coming to school. Not like you stayed at home, but you had like time to yourself. Me, I even stayed like I started May and I was working till like December, till like the last week of December. So you had all those time to like prepare and raise money to enter your final year, which you know is filled with expenses. So what were you now doing? People are complaining that even if they say pay 3,000,
Yeah.
people will be complaining that 3,000 is too much. But me now, I had to like go back and calculate that.
But
So
let's be personal here.
yeah,
But have you ever been in a situation like this thing I just explained now? You know, it's a situation where you say that you spoke with your boss and your boss he agreed
yeah,
that okay that you can be working for this day and okay this day you are off work and use it to work where you'll be getting money, you understand, and you're able to save.
yeah.
Now, have you ever been in a situation where let's just be personal here? Don't you feel like life just gave you the chance? Not everybody will have that kind of opportunity. Yes,
Yeah.
there are some people that will still talk to their boss, and their boss will disagree and tell them no and say, okay, no, if you are doing the IT, you have to come the 6 days or the 5 days. You get, and you know there are still some points in life that you are motivated enough. Like not like you are not motivated, you are motivated, you are trying your best, but things are not just working. I don't know if you understand. And
Yeah.
there are some days that you don't need to work too much. You just do some little things like stress free and you just
And
see
things will
everything
work out.
working. You
Yeah.
understand? So what are you going to say about those days? Are you saying that it's luck or that's why I say not everybody like say because life gave you the chance. You
Yeah.
understand? Doesn't mean that those people that are in your class now they are not serious about life.
Eh, they were I that place was not the first place I applied for, first of all. So I just I first of all I pray to God that God just like I don't want to all the places that I went to apply for, they were like they are not going to pay IT students. So I was not like okay. Then I had to now go back and like I prayed though. I prayed a lot. I was like, God, I
Ah,
cannot
you don't add God now to this matter.
Nah, no, honestly. But that was not the first place I applied. I applied to like five different. hospitals and labs. They were
Mm-hmm.
not okay with my own conditions. But I don't know. I want to say is it's luck actually that I got this place and I maximized the chance I got to make something out of it.
You know, some people say talking about privileges is making up excuses, and others say ignoring these privileges are unrealistic. Where do you stand?
Actually, talking about privileges is actually making up excuse. Yeah, you are making up an excuse because I've seen situations where men that like people that their parents like their background is good, their parents are doing well, but they end up not doing well. They end up broker than you self where your papa not even get money. But when when it comes to that's where hard work now will come in. Because I've seen people that are actually rich and I've seen where the children yes, I've seen where the children actually make efforts to be better, to be even better than their parents.
Are you sure sometimes it's not about, is this just about having 24 hours, or is it about what you can actually control? You understand? Because I feel like is totally different if you are in a better like you are in a better phase in life than the other person. You understand? If my father has money, you understand? Now that has to do with my own ambition and say, okay, yes, so make I get sense, follow my papa, go to school, concentrate on my studies. I don't really have much to
Mm,
do. You understand? This is a privilege. Like ignoring those privileges are unrealistic. You understand? That is where me I stand because
no, no. You can bring in those your privileges now. You're just making up an excuse for yourself.
no, it's not like making up excuses. It's you stating facts. Like you not pressuring yourself. Yes, because if this person, like for instance, now you can be here now and you and your friend finish from the same university. You understand? And the next thing is people are flying out abroad. You are in Nigeria. You won't die. Kill yourself. Say, oh my, why why have I not gone abroad? Like, why? The fact is that your people does not have money to carry you abroad. Now you have to work. You have to work. Now you're using like most people use like when you wake up in the morning, you have 24 hours. Most people use most like half of those hours are used to survive. You understand? Now you have to go to work. You have to, some people don't even have to go to NYC. You understand? You have to serve your country. Some people quit NYC, use a whole year or two to work, find a gather money. That is if you have the mindset of going abroad. You understand? Or furthering your education.
See, all these things it depends on the person actually. Because me now, when I was like growing up, before I entered the university, then my parents were not doing well, but by God's grace, they are trying now. But then they were not doing well. I had friends that had privileges of leaving the country and they left. Like there's one friend that I had in year two. She was in my faculty, so she had the privilege to leave Nigeria to Canada. She left. She went to meet her mom. She doesn't have a dad. She her mom is a single her mom is a single mom and she's the only child of her mom.
Um,
So then as she left, she went there with like my her mom has money now. So when she got there, she was just there. I thought she was even going to like further her education or try to like do something to add up with the mom's wealth already. But she just went there and like relaxed, was enjoying Canada, going to different places. I'm not saying it's bad,
yeah.
but I think privileges has a way of limiting the efforts most of them make. Like they don't see a need to take risks or make any sacrifices. Like they don't make efforts. So when she got there, she started doing drugs. She
Uh,
started doing drugs. At some point, they sent her to rehab. Then after rehab, I lost contact with her when she went to rehab. After rehab, she now had access to her phones and everything. Then she told me what happened. That see what happened to her. Like this now, her mom is sending her back to Nigeria. So she does not have. access to that kind of life and wealth she has. And I think that's what privileges tend to do to some individuals. Privilege is not, how do I put it down? Privilege is not lack. Privilege is just like a probability. Like it increases the probability of you like making it in life, but it's not certain. It works for some people, but it doesn't work. So now, like this, she's back. She's starting from square one now, like this. She's trying to like build up her life again to that point that it was before. It's one thing to have opportunity or see opportunity, and it's another thing to take advantage of those opportunities you have. Some people, even like poor people, they've had different opportunities to be 10 times better than what they are. But most of them they take advantage of those opportunities and they are not even ready for it. So I think if you are not really doing well or you don't like have money or you don't really guide, you should just like be ready. Just keep yourself prepared for any opportunities that come your way so that you can grab them if it comes. You recognize that this thing is a good opportunity and seize the opportunity and see what you can do with it.
I think
That's
the
just it.
problem, I think at this point, I think the problem isn't people saying we all have the same 24 hours.
Mm.
It's people using this sentence to judge people that are trying to survive. You get? I know the mindset matters, the effort matters, but our empathy matters too. You
Yeah,
understand?
it does.
So people just say it to people just like that, and you don't care about how people feel about it. You understand? So I should ask you if there's one thing, if there's someone watching this and is feeling sad or is feeling down because of this episode, what is one thing you can say to the person, honestly?
Ah, the thing I can say to you is that just be disciplined. Like have a strategy. Create a strategy for yourself. If you have not tried to analyze your life, just go back in your closet, analyze your life. Like write out. Like let your reality be known to you. Then you start like planning to be the better version of yourself, and that's just it.
Okay, thank you. We've come to the end of today's episode of Mindset vs Reality. This is Mindset vs Reality. If this episode made you feel seen, confused, or challenged, yeah, that's the point. We are not here to give answers, we are here to be honest. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and tell us what you want to talk about on our next episode. Thank you. Tell them to subscribe.
By like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.